Okay, so this is the VirtualBox GUI.
Yeah, we're gonna install a cluster using VirtualBox and CentOS. First, we gotta make sure we got the front end right. So, Ray, what are you doing here?
So we put the ISO in the optical drive and install it from there.
Okay. So, where do you get that from? Like, the ISO? What are you talking about here?
It's the image
from the website.
From the website.
Oh, okay. So this is like this open source project called Stacki or something, and then you download this ISO, I guess, right? And
right, you get it from the Stacki.com.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's cool. What's this? Are you setting up that network or something?
Yeah, so you set up the NAT.
The NAT. Oh, okay. So this is a NAT-based network installation. Then I saw you put the internal network also for the first card.
Mm-hmm. Now we're on the back end node.
Okay.
And we only need the internal network for back end.
And then you made sure that you're booting it off the network for the backend node.
Right.
And then the first one is for the optical. Mm-hmm. Okay. I guess we're gonna start it then.
All right, we'll start up the virtual machine.
Yeah. And that was the front end you were pointing at. Okay.
So now that's the installation screen.
Doing some stuff, just waiting for the installation screen to pop up.
So here we'll enter the cluster name.
Okay. Cluster name. You're making sure that this is the front end. It's got that two network adapters.
Yep.
Before you install. Okay.
One for public and one for private networks.
Got it. Cluster name. Cluster name, I thought dot. Oh,
just the name.
You made a mistake. I got you.
And here we'll enter the fully qualified host name.
Okay, that's where the dots come from. You gotta have like a string or something.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And then time zone, email could be anything.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so what's this? So we're at this public network thing
now. Now we need to know our devices.
Okay. It's like what we were talking about before, the devices. So you're gonna show the requirements,
the requirements and the procedures.
This is the network we're doing here.
Yep, that's an illustration of the networks.
Okay. From my understanding is that private network is kind of relative. It's actually your home network actually.
Yeah, your private networks are the links between the front end and the back end, and the public networks are the one that connects the front end to outside.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay. So, got it. So the IP is not necessarily your AT&T router thing.
Yeah.
Basically, so that means you have to find out that info. I guess
yeah, you can find out the terminals using the ifconfig command.
Okay, and that kind of gives you everything there. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so you jot that down, and then you gotta find the gateway though. How do you find the gateway?
For the gateway information, you just type in route space -n.
Okay. Okay, I got it. Okay, then you're looking for destination 0000, and then you get your gateway over there. Jot that down and just fill it out.
Yep. You wrote down all the information and just put it at the screen.
Yeah, sounds pretty simple. Then the DNS server.
DNS server, you can just find it in the network settings of your host operating system.
Oh, okay. So for Windows, that would be like a control panel networks or something, right? And then for Mac, it would be like properties, networks.
Mm-hmm.
I guess for our case, I guess we have two, so you could actually separate it with commas. And then doing our private network.
Private networks, you can just choose an IP address.
Oh, okay. So this is basically the private network that I guess the VM is handling, and you're kind of choosing your own IP and setting your own.
Yeah, you can just choose one that you like. Choose it now.
Yeah. Okay. All right. What are you pulling up here? Okay. I see. So this is basically the network that you want to connect all the backend nodes to. That's what we're doing.
Right, that's the private network part.
Okay, gotcha.
And
password is whatever you're doing. Yeah. I think you did root or something.
Yeah.
Okay. Select all. The OS is CentOS.
And
Stacki's the installer. Summary, yeah, self-explanatory. Just proceed. Okay, so what's gonna happen? You just wait or something?
Yep.
Yeah.
Just wait for a little bit.
So I guess supposedly what's going on is we're installing CentOS onto the front end machine right now. Then. Mm-hmm. Pretty much.
Yep. That's right.
Okay. Well, it's probably gonna take a while, so why don't we come back later and then show you how to do that? Why don't you show us how to do that the front end?
We'll fast forward a little bit.
Okay.
And this is just the installation screen of CentOS installing the front end.
Okay.
And this will take a little bit of time to.
Okay, so I guess that's FYI to the viewers right there. And then we're gonna come back and we're gonna install the backend nodes.
do the front end.
Yeah. So, okay, so we're back now, and we're still waiting for the front end to install. It hasn't really been that long, actually. Probably like 5 minutes only. So you're gonna get a command prompt. You can get like a command prompt to log in. Yeah, that's it. And then you're logging in, right?
So here's the login screen. Just type in your login and password.
Cool. So this is the front end installed, fully installed. Yep. Yeah, we also made sure that we had these minimum requirements when we did this installation, making sure that our backend has those minimum requirements as well. All right. So what are you gonna do next?
So now we'll turn to backend.
And then you're looking at that network again, huh?
Yeah.
Internal, making sure it's internal.
Yep.
You're gonna pixie boot that. Okay. Well, you know what? I think you forgot that you're supposed to. The instructions said you're supposed to run insert ethers first. Then you run the backend, right?
Yeah. So we'll start and type in insert ether to start listening for any backend.
Okay, got it. On the front end, though.
Right.
Yeah, because I saw you start the backend first, which is not correct. You're supposed to run insert ethers on the front end first.
Right.
Yeah. Then you start the backend. Okay.
Yep. And
it looks like something's happening.
Yep. It'll find the backends automatically.
Yeah. It says backend 00, so I guess that's the name. That's the name of the host it gave.
Yep. That's the backend node that we prepare.
Good. Okay, so it looks like it's installing the back end now.
Yep, so it's just the installation screen of the CentOS.
Okay, so we're gonna wait just a little bit, I guess. I mean, the back end is actually, they're supposed to be dumb nodes, so.
It should be straightforward.
Yeah, it should be fairly quick, I think. So now looks like it's done. It's restarting now. What's going on here? Well, I guess I assume that we're gonna get that command prompt again, but for the back end.
Yep.
Yeah, to log in.
Type in your login information again.
Yeah, I think the login is the same as what you set it as a front end.
Yep.
Cool. So you logged into the back end and you exited out of insert ethers.
So now you just type in this command to list.
List the hosts. Oh, I see. Yeah, and it says it shows it right there. That backend 00 and front end called test. Yeah. So it's connected.
Now you can ping some website to make sure it's connected.
That was for the front end. You did that. That's cool.
And you can also do that for the back end.
I see. And then you could SSH back to the back end directly.
Yep. Making sure it works.
Yep. Cool. Well, that's pretty easy. And then how do you do, like, if you want more nodes, you just like repeat the same process again, or I guess you just create more machines and start them all up.
Yep, just do insert ethers and repeat the steps to insert more backend node.
That's easy. Yeah, cool. All right, thanks, man.
All right, thank you.
All right.